Luke is inside making breakfast as Becca exits her room into the little area where Luke is making some fruit.
I see you're up.
Yep. What are you making?
Scones today. Blueberry.
Sounds good.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yeah.
Have you given thought as to what we're going to do?
A little bit. Kind of hard to defend yourself against a god.
Kind of. Radio silence from the DOA for now. Same thing with Harvey.
Yeah.
Still, we should get some measures set in place. We may not be able to beat a god, but
Might be able to
outrun him, delay him, anything to keep you safe.
This is Necro, because Necro and this is Necro.
Yes, Necro.
I know you've experienced forces and entities before. This is beyond that. He can be everywhere. There's no outrunning infinity.
It's kind of our only option to try.
I know. I
At
just
the
wanted
very
to warn
least,
you.
at the very least, we can get an escape route for everyone else. Because we're the only target.
Yes.
Still, I can't accept that as our only option. Even if there is no options, we have to try our hardest.
Probably start with Amber, figuring
Yeah.
out how to keep her safe. Place for her
Probably.
to go.
I think we have to at least make sure she has several exits to her room. Keeping the window able to be gotten out of would be better. Normally I wouldn't say that, but given that we're not dealing against traditional burglars or anything, that's important.
And we still
Although-
got cameras and stuff to help with actual burglars.
I think we probably need more sensors, though.
Yeah.
If he can show up everywhere, then we're going to need sensors everywhere. With exceptions, of course. But we can't have him showing up somewhere and not knowing about it.
Mhm.
I'll probably have to send something to have Harvey specially make some sort of detection thing. But I can go get some rudimentary cameras and station them around the house so that if any being enters it, we might be able to find them on camera.
Yeah.
There's no telling if he'll come himself or send someone else. I haven't experienced or talked to infinity since the end of my world. So,
Was it
I
the
don't know
same
how
one?
different this one will be.
That answers the question.
Well,
He may be more reasonable, he may not be. I don't know.
still, we have to find him before anything happens. So, again, station cameras around the house. Will Cox, his room's kind of closed off. What do you think we can do about him?
Does he have a window?
I don't think so. He's on
I
an
wouldn't
interior room.
imagine.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, without construction going on, there's not a whole lot we can do. Except maybe make his door easy access.
Make sure his door can't be fully locked then.
Yeah.
If we can let the door be able to be knocked over by Will Cox, I think that would be the best situation for that then. Redfield can get himself out of here whenever he feels like it. I'm not worried about him. Sirius,
Where? First off, where's Sirius?
Harvey's old room.
Harvey's old room. No,
It's-
that's Amber's.
No, there's, I think it's Amber, Sirius, Wilcox, and then we're upstairs.
Sirius was sleeping
You're here.
on a chair, right?
No.
No.
We had an extra room
Yes,
for
you're right.
Sirius. It's downstairs right next to Amber's room.
Okay.
Then upstairs is the room you're sleeping in, the room I'm sleeping in.
I couldn't remember the layout.
Yeah. Same thing for Amber, probably. Sirius can freeze things, and if she can affect Necro, then I have full confidence. If anyone can make it out, it'll be her.
Yeah. We
For our
probably
areas.
should if same, the windows and the doors and maybe.
Make sure every exit of the building is exitable.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to do a bit of construction to the room I'm staying in currently. I need to be able to get out of that room as quickly as possible. It's right by the stairs, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. I'm not sure. Your room has 2 windows, and Necro can help you get down from the roof.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Unless he has a way to stop Necro, which is entirely possible.
Then we'll
Especially
probably
if he's
have to
employing
have-
other people.
Especially if I'm the one he's specifically after. But
Yeah.
A drop from the outside roof shouldn't be that bad. At least if you know how to take a fall, I'll help you with that.
Okay.
We'll have to start running drills like that then. It's not good. Still, it's important. Okay. We need to know where everyone is. Everyone has a phone here, right?
Amber doesn't. Sirius does.
Okay.
Everyone else should be good. I think it might be good to set up a place for Amber to go in the case that she does have to escape.
Yeah.
Maybe get a hold of her mom or Mist or someone. Whatever would be safer for her.
Whatever's the most safe for her.
And the quickest. So probably Mist.
Mist is still a while away from here then.
Yeah, but her mom's even further.
We'll have to get a map for her.
Maybe get her like a.
We'll get that done.
Maybe we get her like a little moped or something.
Bike. Teach her how to ride a bike. Not a bad idea in general. We need to have a notification system if anyone's going anywhere.
Yeah.
In the case we can't send off notifications, it wouldn't be that bad to have tracers on people either. On top of that, limiting the places we go. Not even.
Feels far, but
We're dealing with a god.
yeah.
And who knows, if you're in a supermarket and he attacks you,
Yeah.
what'll happen to everybody else?
I wish I could help more. But I don't know anything about this one.
So the best case scenario we can do here is mitigate the threat he'll pose to other people. Thankfully, we're in a quiet suburb and away from most other houses.
If our neighbors avoided this much, they'll be fine.
As
Yeah.
a last case, worst case scenario, I could delay him.
Worst case scenario.
Meaning.
If you can't get out, I could delay him.
Meaning.
Fight.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Neither do I.
Especially because you are his main target.
You need to stay near Becca. The best you'll be able to protect her is if you're with her. If she runs away from you, she loses her biggest line of defense.
Actually, no. I still keep all of my powers if I lose Necro.
Yeah, but you lose the invisible hands and terrifying
He's
strength of him.
Probably not invisible to infinity.
Not to him, but to other people still.
Mm.
Again, Necro has been a nigh unstoppable force in comparison to this world. It's honestly probably not the worst idea to treat Infinity like Necro, like a Necro who's been untethered and empowered.
Again, that's if he comes himself.
If he doesn't come himself, then the detection methods need to be probably a bit more rigorous to deal with more mundane threats as well. I'll have to expand the perimeter a little bit. Still, it's... If you're going to go places, you can't go anywhere populated.
Mm-hmm.
If... Which means if we're visiting Miss people, they probably have to come here. It's...
Video chat.
Video chat would probably be the best solution.
I don't think that
anyways.
will work for the ancients.
Locke will figure it out.
Would Locke want to?
Yes.
At worst, I can ferry them here.
I mean, Locke can probably just get here.
You're right, he does have portals.
Yeah.
Still, I don't know where the new mist base is going to be. If it's reasonable to go there once it's made, that might be a place
It might be
we could
safer.
set up a route to.
Might be good to ask the ancients for help in setting up escape routes and stuff.
Locke might be able to put in.
If
What are
magic
they
works
called?
against the infinity.
Right. But still with a shot. He might be able to set up. I don't know what he calls. But
How do those charms even work?
If magic affects
If
an entity in a different universe that's still this multiverse, then it's going to affect them in this universe because it's still magic.
Mm-hmm.
even then, magic seemed trifling to Vortex.
To be fair, we could attempt to use their magic to set up defenses and stuff.
If the
But-
defenses hamper us from leaving, we can't have defensive walls or anything put up.
That's not what I mean. I'm saying defensive, I mean offensive.
Are we going to set up mines? You can't be serious.
I don't know how far magic works. If he can, and he can set it to only go off when people who are not approved, which granted that it never should be kind of screwed if something happened. Regardless, we still don't. There's a very real possibility that the board made forces and entities immune to that type of magic because they fought back.
The heck's the board?
Long, complicated.
Right.
My creator. That's all you need to know.
Oh, so
The
there
actual,
are...
they're permanent. The permanent ones.
Oh, the gods' gods.
But yeah. The
Yes.
permanent ones, yeah.
Why does this have to keep on getting more complicated?
I don't know.
Basically, okay, very, very short rundown of what happened. In the first iteration, which is where the ancients are from, they were made by the board and by...
They were not made. The ancients were not made by the board.
What do you mean?
The ancients were made by us.
Forces.
Forces.
Okay.
Not me, but them.
Forces. Regardless. Yeah, there's layers, it's a hierarchy.
Okay.
Rundown. They were made by the forces. They were forced to do things that they didn't like by said forces. They rose up against the forces, and the board didn't like that, so just poofed it out of existence.
Oh. And
And
so
sent
the
them to the
entities
beyond.
might be immune to
As
their
a precaution.
abilities as a precaution.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but that is a possibility.
They fought against entities?
Tried. That's why they got banished to the beyond.
We'll have to talk
And
to Locke
because
about
they
it
didn't
then.
like following the rules that was set in place.
To be fair, they were forcing them to do.
If they
bad
manage to fight
things.
back against entities, what are these things?
Well, I mean,
Tools.
that's what they were.
Tools to do whatever they were created to do.
And what
Were they
were they created to do?
each one a different purpose?
I think you can guess what Killer's purpose was.
He was an assassin, but didn't-
Locke?
Keeper of secrets.
Bane?
Keeper of locks and keys.
Bane
So-
was to keep humanity in check.
Those things are to humans what the entities are to them.
Yes, but not out of their own will. They didn't have a choice, and when they were banished to the beyond, it seems like they lost that purpose. I mean, clearly,
see.
Bane made friends with me.
What the heck is Lurker supposed to do?
I assume a spy?
Never.
I don't talk to her.
Becker never asked.
Forrest is just a guy, right?
Forrest is just a guy. Forrest is
Okay.
exactly like us, pretty much. He's a human.
Strong word.
He's a human.
He's a guy.
He's a guy.
Okay.
The rest of them are made to look human.
The rest of them are... I see. We'll have to talk about Locke to see what defenses he can put on. I'll go see if I can bring him here sometime soon.
Okay.
Anyway. Jeez. Oh, I don't think they're back.
And that is the end of this eternal story. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Are we doing...